The road to the Final Four makes a stop in picturesque Seattle. It's a Pac-12 game between USC and Washington. A look at the standings in the conference with time winding down in the regular season. Washington and USC trying to get on track heading into conference tournament play. And hi, everyone, from our perch here at UW with Steve Lapis. I'm Andrew Catalan. Not the season either one of these teams expected, but still time to make it memorable in March.
Well, both these teams have been very up and down this year between injuries and close losses. But after watching tape for the last few days of both these teams, I'll tell you this, they both have the talent to go on a run in the Pac-12 tournament.
And when you look at the Huskies, it all starts with Keon Brooks having a Player of the Year type season.
Yeah, the 11th leading scorer in the country. He's now a 39% three-point shooter. When he was at Kentucky 2 years ago, he was shooting 23%. A much improved guy who can really score and gets to the free throw line also.
And for the Trojans, Boogie Ellis trying to finish strong.
Yeah, he's a fifth-year guy. They need him to play well. He had a rough night the other night against Washington State, going 2 for 10. They got to get him going today for sure.
All right, let's take a look at this matchup in our AT&T Fast Analysis.
Well, one thing about USC, they're one of the better passing teams in the country. They have 3 guys averaging 3+ assists. They're top 25 in the nation in assisted baskets. They really get it to each other. And then when it comes to Washington, it's their offense in terms of the fast break. They're one of the best transition teams in the country, top 25 in tempo, and Severe Wheeler can get it done for you.
It's game 2 of our doubleheader today on CBS. USC and Washington coming up next on CBS Sports. CBS Sports college basketball coverage is sponsored by Taco Bell. Allstate, reminding you that basketball season is mayhem. And by AT&T, who believes connecting changes everything. At the famous Pike Place Fish Market in downtown Seattle to now inside Alaska Airlines Arena, where we are moments away from tip-off between USC and Washington. Here's a look at the starting lineups, and for the Trojans, the talented freshman Isaiah Collier is coming off a 24-point performance in Thursday's loss at Washington State. And for the Huskies, Severe Wheeler, a double-double on Thursday when the Huskies took down UCLA in this building. Andy Enfield, in his 11th year at USC, met with him before the game. They've lost 10 of their last 13, but he thinks that over the last 2.5 weeks, they're starting to show signs of what made them the preseason number 2 in the Pac-12. And on the other bench, Mike Hopkins, now in his 7th year at Washington. And this is a Huskies team that has won 4 of 6. And they put up 94 against a very good UCLA defense 2 nights ago.
You know, they can put up points. Their problem is they haven't been able to really stop anybody. They're up there in terms of offense in the nation, but they're also down there in terms of defensive field goal percentage in the nation.
First meeting of the year between these two schools, and in this long history where they are playing for the 155th time, USC has won 7 consecutive against Washington. It is senior day for the Huskies, and just a short time ago, they honored 7 seniors. Now, some of them could come back. It's always tricky these days on senior day. In fact, 5 of the 7 who were honored today have only been here for 1 year.
And not to knock it exactly, it's not like it was when I was coaching, when you had senior day. Guys were there 4 years, you know what I mean? So you knew them as from little kids, basically, to becoming men, whereas here, a lot of times, you're getting guys when they're already men. It's just a whole different deal.
Tony Padilla, Michael Greenstein, and Nate Harris are referees for this game on CBS.